Hello everyone, you are highly welcome. Into this tutorial, we're going to be solving 49 to the power of x plus 119 to the power of x equals to 89 to the power of x. So what is the value of x? So what are we going to do? Now we are going to divide through by 49 to the power of x. So 49 to the power of x divided by 49 to the power of x, okay, plus 119 to the power of x divided by 49 to the power of x, then equals 289 to the power of x divided by 49 to the power of x. Okay, so from there, you can see that this we cancel, then we're going to be having 1. So we're going to have 1 here plus, so 119 to the power of x divided by 49 to the power of x. So I mean this, okay, we're going to have it to be, since they are having the same power, so we're going to have it to be 119 over 49 to the power of x will be equals to 289 divided by 49, then all to the power of what? To the power of x. Okay, so we move on. So from there, we can split that. We can have 1 plus 119. We can have 119 to be split as 7 multiplied by 17 divided by 7 multiplied by 7 here, because that will give us what? 49 to the power of x equals, we can reduce, we can have 289. 289 can be 17 to the power of 2 divided by 49 can be 7 to the power of 2, then all to the power of what? All to the power of x. Okay, so from there, so when we move on, so we are going to be having 1 plus, you see that this, we cancel this. Okay, so we are going to be left with this, we cancel this, this we cancel this, so we are going to be left with 17 over what? Over 7, okay, to the power of what? To the power of x, okay, equals, now here we can have this to be 17 over 7 to the power of 2, then all to the power of what? To the power of x again. So now from there, we're going to have 1 plus 17 to the power of 7, all to the power of x, okay, will be equals to 17 to the power of 7. Then we have x here. Then you take what? You take 2 outsides. Okay, so we interchange the powers here. Are you following? So now from there, the next thing we're going to do now is, you can see that here we have 7 to the power of over 7 to the power of s, and we have 17 over 7 to the power of s there too. So which means that we can do what? We can do replacement. So by introducing, let a be equals 17 over 7 all to the power of x. Okay, so which means we are going to have what? We're going to have 1 plus a will be equals to a to the power of 2. Then from here, we're going to have a squared minus a, then minus 1 will be equals to 0. Are you following? Okay, so from there, the next thing we're going to do, we can see that we are now having equation in terms of what? In terms of a. So from here, comparing this equation now, comparing this with equation of quadratic, so we're going to have what? small letter a will be 1, small letter b will be -1, and the small letter c will be what? -1, which is the constant term. Okay. Alright, so from there, what can we do from here? Let's check whether, or let's check the nature. The what? Let's check the nature of the, let's check the nature of the quadratic equation above. So let's check the what? Let's check the nature. So to check the nature, so what are we going to have? We're going to have what? We're going to have this discriminant will be equals to b squared minus 4ac. Okay, so we have a discriminant, so to be equals, so our b is -1. We have -1 squared plus -4 into a is 1, then c is -1. So from there we are going to have our discriminant to be 1 minus, we have what? We have this, that is 1 plus 5, and our discriminant is going to be, we're going to have this to be 1 plus 5. Is it 5? No, 4 times 1. So this will give us what? This will give us 4. Then we have what? We have our discriminant to be 5. Okay. Now, so now, for the fact that this 5 is greater than what? Is greater than 0. So which means that we have this to be what? To be greater than 0. So means that we have what? We have a real root. That is real and distinct root. Real and what? And distinct roots. Okay. So now from there, so the next thing we're going to do now is we are going to have our a will now be minus b plus or minus the square root of our discriminant divided by what? Divided by 2a. So we're going to have a to be equals minus, what is our b? So according to what you are given, our b is -1. We're going to have what? Where is it? Our b is -1. We're going to have -1, -1, then plus or minus. Now we have our discriminant to be 5, all divided by 2 times what? A is 1. 2 times 1. So we have what? We have a to be equals 1 plus or minus the square root of what? The square root of 5, all divided by 2. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do from there, we're going to have a to be equals 1 plus square root of 5 over 2. Okay, or we have a equals 1 minus square root of what? 5 over what? Over 2. Now, but here, so you should recall that we have our a to be equals 17 over what? 7 all to the power of x. If you go back to this place where we did replacement. Where is it? Where we did the replacement here. Okay. Alright, so going back to what we were doing, so now we can see that here our a will always be greater than 0. It cannot be negative. So which means that we are going to discuss this negative solution of a. Then we pick just what? Just the positive value. Then from there, so we are going to have our a is 1 plus root 5 over 2, okay, which will be equals to 17 over 7, all to the power of x. All to the power of x. So now from there, what are we going to do next? So what we're going to do next is to introduce a logarithm to the both side of the equation. So we're going to have ln of 1 plus root 5, okay, divided by 2, then equals ln of 17 over 7, then to the power of what? To the power of x. Okay, so from there, so the next thing we're going to do, we can rewrite it as this. So we're going to have x ln 17 over what? Over 7 will be equals to ln of what? 1 plus root 5. Okay. Then divided by 2. So now from here, the next thing we're going to do is to divide through by ln of 17 over 7. Okay. Then ln of what? Ln of 17 over what? Over 7. So this, we cancel this. Alright, so we're going to have x to be equals ln of 1 plus root 5 over 2. So now when you press your calculator, are you getting it now? So all of this, in order not to waste much of our time any longer, so all of this will be equals to what? Will be equals to 0. Okay, 5423 approximately. So that will be our answer. All right, and that's the end of the class. If you find the class very interesting, so kindly share to your friends so they can learn from this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.